my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terror with Waunstar. I got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos. Sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus, whatever it's at in your chart. Salutations. I know I'm coming in a little late. So no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, I just want to say salutations. Now, let's go ahead and get into this one. The title one of this one will be doors are opening up as you're avoiding huge tower moments. Again, doors are opening up as you are avoiding huge tower moments. Now, we're going to wait for a little split second because I know I'm trying to let the room fill in. I know it's always been short notice. I heard it may be rumors that we're not getting our people. It's hard to get notifications of when we going live and when we doing this and that and the other. So just hang on tight with me. Shout out to everybody who's coming in the room. If you're rocking with me, I love you. If nobody else never said it to you, but believe me, that's just how I am. So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation, and let's keep pushing and getting to this wonderful way. Let's see who we're in here. Ghost Star, I see you. Nahara, Louise, I see you. Liz, I see you. Yeah, you made it this time. I see you, Queen. I see you. Now, Letitia, not only that, well, let's see. We got some more people in the building. I'm trying to see who you are. Hold on. Let me go over here and look at this Labby Lab over here on the side. Krishanda, you made it. My A1 day one. Now, that's my A1 day one. I'm not going to tell the story. You got to be a B2 round to an A1 day one to know about that one. That is a huge shout out to her because she has been growing. She has been doing a lot of phenomenal things, even though we all been doing what we had to do in life. But, that's my A1 day one. So shout out to you, Queen. I see you too. Sierra, shout out to Raven. Raven, thank you for liking. Cause you the only one. Like, if you on my IG page or you on my Facebook page, you finally got to see the queen. Some people been looking to wonder who my queen is. So you finally got to see the queen. I had to wait on my queen to find the pictures that she wanted so it can be posted. So yes, if you know, okay, thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna stay focused. Different channel, different ways of seeing me as an individual. Now, with that basically being said, so let's get in prayer and let's get in meditation. Thank you so much, Liz. Shh, don't be telling everybody the other part. Okay, here we go. Spirit guides of the universe, we just thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good, our highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing with an ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe, endeavor to the sender. Ashe, Ashe, amen. Yes. Okay, look, y'all know when don't make me blush, okay? Cause y'all know I'm a male and I gotta keep my face strong. That's what Western culture taught us males to stand strong. But no, you got me my inner child coming out. So I'm trying to bring it back in. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, all right, y'all ready? All right, let's gonna get into this. Now, before I got on here, I was on Lucky Day Roll some more. So I don't know. I may have to do a little story time. I might have to sing a little bit because how I am. So let's go ahead and get into this. We already done prayer, but it's like you don't know but what we made of. The same thing we're afraid of might improve us. Stay up all night, just lay up. Lose hair, but this pay stubs to make move with and we roll some more. But there ain't no room in Paris. We still fly high then crash it. Just make sure you pass it. No, you can't imagine. Oh, it's automatic. The life we live is lavish. We don't have to be here if we stay, we don't have to leave. If we go, roll some more. So I feel like right now, not since rolling like the aspect, but I feel like some of you are officially rolling to your last transitional cycle. Now, some of you want to be in this role. Let's say it like the song. Some of you want to be in this because, like, you got stuff you got to do with your purpose. You got things you need to do with your life, but there's nothing wrong with this enjoying and sitting back, but just don't overindulge in just sitting back and enjoying the moment as you rolling into sitting back. So some of you are starting to be more focused. Okay. Now, not only that, some of you are being more compassionate about the things that you need in life. Okay. Now, there's you being going on a new career goal, new career setting. This could be you going in a new light. This can be you going in a new relationship, going into the unknown, not knowing what's happening, but you putting all of your faith in the universe. And I feel like this is what's coming more abundant for you to grow and to be the real you. Some of you are actually getting the time to actually let out your inner child, and you actually getting the time to actually be who you once was years back before all the pain and before all the agony, and you're getting back to you and your purpose. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all might got some new little bodies that may be coming into play to go on and keep your ego, to stroke your ego, or make you feel the value that you are, like you are a queen. Remember, nobody don't have to treat you the way you don't want to be treated. If you don't have to allow that man to sit there and do this, that, and the other, and for my kings, you don't have to allow that woman to sit right there and do blase, bluse, bluse. If you don't like it, you have the right to remove yourself. Again, remember, you came in this world by yourself. You may have been programmed to be around some of your siblings and grow up, but remember, the same way how you're going to leave 9 times out of 10, unless it's on catastrophe, very rare chances of catastrophes, you're going to leave by yourself. So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get into meditation. Let's get directly into this thing, okay? Now, some of y'all don't be realizing that, but now I'm telling you, you got to understand how to learn to live your life, and better roll some more. We don't know what we made of. You better start being happy and start singing your problems away. Like, people don't even understand that song very significant to me. And I love, now if y'all want to know a little side note about me, now like most people like listen to regular music, I listen to more acoustic. I like Tiny Desk. I'm a big Tiny Desk fanatic. Now, if y'all want to know, big Tiny Desk fanatic, especially because it's a more soulful way that an artist can express themselves, but besides being on commercial. So, to each his own. Now, with that basically being said, we're gonna work on, let's go this. I've been drinking coffee, so my hands will shake. Now, we're gonna work on reassurance. This is a good one. Okay, this is going to help you in inner well-being, inner nourishment, and safety, relieves tension, and assist the pelvic and prostate issues, enhances circulation and reproductive and urinary systems, calming and very stabilizing. Okay, now grasp the left thumb with the right hand, curl the left hand over the right hand, touch the tip of the right thumb to the tip of the left index, middle, and ring finger. Relax the shoulders and belly and find your natural breath. You know what this kind of remind you of a little bit? Never mind. I ain't gonna even think about it. Y'all just, if y'all with me, y'all understand. Now, what this gonna focus on, you gotta focus on this. Self-reassurance guides me to a perfect well-being. Self-reassurance guides me to a perfect well-being. And then I'm gonna give my shout outs to y'all. Okay. Now I know it ain't gonna be many in the building because it's gonna be a very high vibrational video, okay, or live, or however you want to put it. Okay. But again, let's get into it. Now let's breathe in this positive energy. Let out all the negative. Let's get to it. All right, breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. We're letting it go back to the universe. You're doing great. Okay, breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you or maybe hindering you. We're letting that go as well. One last time, breathe in. Self reassurance guides me to a perfect well being. Self reassurance guides me to a perfect well being. Hold it and release out. Self reassurance guides me to a perfect well being. Self reassurance guides me to a perfect well being. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. Let's get on into this thing now. Since we done our little baby story time, y'all already know I'm quick with it. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna pull this to the side. I know you can't see it, but now I've been doing a lot of writing my notes, by typing more than old school. Now I'm trying to upgrade myself a little bit. Okay, now forgive me. So, okay, here we go. Now, Virgo, new doors is opening up for you as you avoiding drastic tower moments. That's what I got on here, but y'all know the title's different. But anyway, let's go into it. Now, Virgo. Some of you may be in a transition to remove all this toxicity, to remove all negative garbage that is in your life. Also, you're doing this while you are opening up new doors and opportunities, even though that people are trying to keep you in a spot where you cannot advance, or in a spot where you cannot shine your light, or in an avenue where you can't be in solid foundation with the choices and decisions that you need to make to grow for yourself. Now, Virgo, when it comes to these type of individuals, you are no longer putting in any type of effort, or you're no longer putting in your energy when it's trying to do any type of act of service when it comes to those who are trying to use you for some type of beneficial gain. Now, this can be people that's trying to use you, trying to get their life back together. This is the majority. This can be some people this can be really dealing with yourself, trying to get your life back together. In another way too, like you're tired of going through the hurt, the pain, the struggle. We talk about that all the time, so I hate really talking about it. You are more going into a transition of a healing aspect and harmony, removing yourself from these toxins, which we call people that surround us, that's trying to get what they can out of you. Let's just be 1,000. Okay. Now, it may be very challenging to see how things are due to some type of lack of motivation, some type of lack of inspiration, or some type of lack of the willpower or the drive that you have to pull or remove yourself away from this energy so you can move on to the next cycle. Now, a lot of you is doing a lot of hoping and wishing that things may change for the better, when you know in reality that is just a fairy tale in your mind, and you need to see things for really and truly how they are. Now, Virgo, you're making a firm decision, or you're about to make some type of decision and about to move in action to accept things for how they are by allowing some type of ending to some of these things into your life so a new beginning can actually take place. You are no longer putting people on a pedestal, since you have been in a very hard cycle as well. You are no longer being cautious about putting people on that same pedestal, as you starting to understand about the drastic life changes for yourself in these upcoming months. Now, the healing journey that you are on is nearly complete, but you are turning and you are tuning yourself into a new aspect, and you are moving into a new light and a new path towards the righteous road, which is a positive aspect for you. Some of you is going through this. Now, new doors, yes. If you're looking for a job, new doors are opening up. If you're looking for a new relationship, new doors are opening up. If you are committed to change yourself, like addictions within yourself, some of you may have stopped drinking, some of you may have been fasting, some of you may have stopped smoking, some of you may have been started to exercise again, and it is opening doors for you to see things in a better light. Now, a lot of you, 90%, is dealing with some type of emotional instability. I've been knowing that because I've been doing readings for the last 3 months in this cycle, and it's always been somebody who's been trying to manipulate us, get over on us, trying to cross out, dealing with some type of third party, and we turned around and got tired of dealing with it. We done broke away from it. We done became free from it, even though it still ponders us and it gets in our mind time after time, but we are elevating into this new light, into this new blossoming flower that you are. Again, I told you March. Just remember when I said spring equinox is very significant for some of you. Now, with that basically being said, I done all of that. So let's go ahead and get into love. And let's go ahead and see what spirit have for the beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or maybe the cross watcher or whoever's watching. Okay. Now, again, make sure y'all hit that like button now. Oh, let me do my disclaimer while I'm in this. I ain't even do the disclaimer. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, the energy can be near you, around you. You know how it is. Just take it as it resonates. Don't force things that's not there and trying to put the pieces in your head talking about, Waunstar said you doing this. Because no, the hell I didn't. I said make the right choices that you need to make, because at the end of the day, you got to take the right choice to lead down the righteous path for you. Not me, not I. I'm just a messenger. Spirit just channeled through me. You take the positive aspects what you need in order to grow. That's it. Okay. All right. All right. I had to put the disclaimer out there. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into this thing. Shout out to my A1 day ones, B2 round two. Shout out to my mods. They've been with me for years, and I love them queens just as much. So shout out to Raven and shout out to Shauna for being in the building. Shout out to my and some other people that's been participating. And I see you. Don't think I ain't forgot about you. I see you. Not only that, just keep pushing and being a bright vessel and light that you are. Now, okay, let's go. Right now, I want to see if y'all can see this light the right way. If I can see. Oh yeah. Is it kind of dark? I think I got the setting too low. Let's see. It don't feel energetic. All right. All right. There we go. Now, what I see for you right now, Virgo or Crosswatch, we got the Temperance card being clarified by the Tower card, and both of them in reverse. Okay. So what I'm sensing for a lot of you, some of you are not flowing the way that you need to, or some of you doing personal transformations within yourself so you won't have to go through another unexpected, unsudden event. And I'm going to clarify more about it in a second. But I feel like right now, instead of you flowing with things, some people may be against you going against the grain, or you may be going against the grain when it comes to some of these type of individuals that you may be dealing with. Take it as it resonates. Now, not only that, even though these doors are opening up for you, you went through a lot of new beginnings. When I say new beginnings, you had to go through the mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. So I feel like majority you went through a spiritual breakdown or a very spiritual breakthrough for you to understand where you at today. Now, the personal transformations about what you are going through, you are starting to balance out the things that you keep hidden from individuals and things that you normally that's hard for you to grow within yourself. Now, you may have been avoiding tower moments all because this you may be avoiding tower moments because it's air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, somebody who's very strategic. You have started to understand now two things. This can be you being strategic, trying to get yourself up out of it, or you can be dealing with an air sign that keep putting you in the same type of scenarios that make you keep repeating cycles over and over and over. And this is why majority of you doing some type of transformation within yourself. Now, not only that, you've been going through a lot of delays, or you feel like you may have been stagnated or hanging around in this type of energy, all because you may want something big with this person. Now, you may want to be more, some of you may want a higher level of commitment, some of you may want a higher level of pay, but right now you doing a transformation within yourself, because even though you've been going through this and you want foundation with somebody and you are ready to take action or make some type of action when it comes to you flowing the way that you need to flow in life. Now, I feel like even though you are hitting this foundation, you are wanting to build with somebody or collaborate, or somebody want to do this to you. Now, I feel like some of you have been isolated. And the reason you've been isolated because you don't want to deal with people. And it's not in a bad way. And the reason why you being very strategic to put more hard work into things that is more compassionate for you. You are not putting efforts into anybody who is not putting any effort into themselves. Now, for my queens, let me give you a side note. I love to say this now, especially when it comes to relationships, when it comes to men. Okay. Now, I'm a man. Most people want to say alphas. I want to say I'm more of a gamma male. Y'all be like, what's a gamma? I don't care about an alpha being out there. You can go show out and do what you want to do. I'm more in my lone wolf. Like, you can be with the alphas, you can go run the betas, and you can overpower them. But when it comes to me, you're not gonna overpower me. I'm gonna stand my ground like an alpha. I can be an alpha when I want to be, but I'd rather be by myself so I won't have to deal with the conflicting energy of the other betas. Now, basically, analogy well said. So I'm saying for you, you are buckling down and putting in the work for these new opportunities because you don't want to be like an option, or you just rather be by yourself instead of dealing with a lot of emotional baggage that's just not meant for you, or something that somebody wants to help you enable. Now, for my men, let me say I'm back to my women. Now, I had to get back to it. Now, sorry about that. For my men, like to be treated. I hate saying this. This is a men secret. All right, to my queens. I'm gonna let it out. I just gotta, this is a hard fact, and I may get in trouble with my men on this, but men like a woman that's kind of like a mother, but not too mothering, caring, nurturing, that's gonna be there, show gratitude, respect, and acknowledging them. That's it. Now, the problem is you gotta stop coddling these men like they mothers coddle their sons. You know how hard that was for me to say that? And the reason why is because yes, we love that treatment, but we also being enabled to not be the full male that we need to be. So women, some of y'all, I know y'all, especially my Virgo women, I know y'all got that bag and I know you got that money and I know you love to do everything for these men. But if it's not being reciprocated, stop enabling these men to be babyfied. It's okay to be babyfied, but men, I have to keep it 1,000. We need to stand up and start acting like the men that we are, because in this generation, the roles have truly switched. No offense from mothers coddling us. For without a father being in the household has turned most of these men into feminine energy. I'm not saying anything bashful. What I'm saying is you are too caring and too nurturing instead of being that isolated man that you are. Now, this is for my high vibrationals who ain't went through too much pain in your life. Okay. Now, this is for the women that's dealing with these high vibrational. Now, other way around. Now, man, stop treating these queens like your daughters. You need to make them hold accountability when it comes to them holding accountability. Now, fun fact, it's hard for a woman to understand this, but because we've been coddling y'all for not taking accountability since you've been little bitty princesses when you was little. Now, my women, you got to start taking accountability. Sometimes just bite the bullet and shut the hell up and listen what the hell the person got to say. If you realize, if you stop trying to debate a male when it's coming to something that he's truly trying to say, you really control over that male faster than anything else. How is that? I'm glad you asked. The reason why, because if you let that man feel like he's acknowledged and respected and appreciated, he will come to you for every little thing that you really is the dictatorship of whatever goes. But by you listening, he's gonna run it by you and make you feel like you want and really you are over him because he's bringing everything to you. All you gotta do is take accountability. Some of y'all is just being from that princess now. When you was a baby, your grandfather, your daddy told them when you done something wrong, nah, let her do that. It's okay. That's for you not taking accountability, and that's programming. So let's get back into it. But even though with these new starting points, but you no longer letting people do this to you because y'all start to change. You a new light, you a new vessel, you a new you. And I'm sorry if y'all didn't like to hear that. That can be triggered. I'm sorry, but it's truthful. Now, with these new opportunities that's coming in, Spirit is bringing in something for you that's gonna blow your mind. All you got to do is take that leap of faith and just trust what the universe got to offer you. Now it's challenging for you to follow the universe because you're used to being in control yourself. Now it's time for you to make the proper choices because it's okay. You're gonna ascend. You finna level up. Some of y'all finna level up to the point where you need to be for this new cycle, especially when it comes to things you're compassionate about. And first time I can say ha 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 ha. Somebody else finna catch Cupid arrow, and it ain't just me. That's what y'all get. Now y'all been wanting this. Y'all been wanting this. Some of y'all gonna catch it. And Cupid arrow coming in. What's coming in next week? Mm. Mm. Doors are opening up. So if some of you had to get rid of that little boo-boo Tyrone and had to let them go, somebody been eyeing down on you. Virgo, you got a lot of options out here. Nobody didn't know about this. You've been keeping this quiet because you've been putting in a lot of work. You've been very strategic when it comes to things. It's not when things crumbling down, you tired of it crumbling. You've been in transition for a while. You've been hanging on for a marriage proposal. You've been hanging on for something to get right. Some of y'all maybe dealing with Mr. and Mrs. Can't get right around here, and you ready to build. Somebody want to collaborate. You've been doing personal transformations within yourself because you've been avoiding these tower moments. Because now even though you don't know which direction that you may be heading to, but you like, look, I got options. I don't know. All right, now somebody may need to get their stuff together. February coming around the corner too. Look like Virgo getting their strength back. Look like that maiden getting that little courage to make. Some of y'all sneaky linking. Y'all petty. Let me zip my stuff up. I gotta be all respectful and stuff. Y'all sneaky linking out here. Y'all normally don't even hear me say that about y'all Virgos. Somebody out here done dipped and touched another cookie jar. Ooh, to each his own. Because right now you seeing that you being kind hearted, you seeing the beauty, somebody giving you that beauty. Somebody seeing your worth and seeing your value, or somebody seeing you get some type of attention, and some of y'all in a relationship because every time y'all about to get the arguing or something like that, or every time y'all had a little falling out, here you go. Okay, I'm gonna be analytical. I see you falling out this time. I got you. Say less. Keep on acting a fool. I don't want to do this to you. I don't want to do it. I love you too much. I don't want to do it. So you've been putting a lot of hard work in. You've been putting in a lot of work and people been seeing it. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be nosy in a minute. Cause with these new opportunities and these new doors opening up for you, it's all about you about to take some type of action on a choice that you're finna make, dealing with something that you are compassionate about. You just stuck in a hard rock in a situation, a rock in a hard spot. Say it like that, like an old person. You see how she mentally thought you can get up out of it. You choosing to figure out the way to get out of it like a Libra, like a Libra. You trying to find some type of balance because all these options and different aspects of the ways how you've been thinking has built your courage all the way up. Ooh, and you tired of third party situations. Some of y'all finna, some of y'all reaching y'all divine counterparts. Some of y'all getting struck by Cupid's arrow. And don't run from it. I'm telling you, some of y'all been manifesting. Dear universe, I want a man like this. I want a female who's gonna be this way. I want them to be loving, kind, and respectful and love me the way that they love me. And I want them not to cheat and be bashful. I want them to be real about what it is. And I want this, that, and the other. And y'all done prayed for this so long ago, and now it's finally coming. I hope y'all ready. Some of y'all done created a misery. Some of y'all done got one. Don't run from it now. They got you. All right, let's stay focused. Now, Virgo, crosswatch. I feel like right now, again, Seven of Cups is double confirmation. Baby, you got options. When I say you got your own options, Virgo, you got your own options. You seeing people out there loving. You seeing somebody done sparked your little ego away something toxic. Something done gave you that that you need. Because every time in a tower moment or something drastic happen, you find some type of way to avoid it. I'm gonna start calling y'all. I'm an old school person. I'm gonna start calling y'all Houdini. Y'all don't even know who that is. Now my older crowd know who Houdini is, but my younger crowd, y'all ain't gonna know. But y'all are being seeing the options and looking at different aspects of you getting money. You seeing different aspects of you getting away from somebody who's all about themselves, who's all about even a job. Is like it gotta be for the job, or it's like you work hard with shitty pay, or you give them all this attention and all this love, but they neglecting you, even though you got people out there showing your worth and showing your value. Even though you are still pushing, you are no longer being bitter. Like, you got to stop being bitter about what people over here doing is not doing for you, and start looking at the doors of the other opportunities of people out here doing this for you or willing to. Some people ain't liking this reading. Now, not only that, it's challenging because you are balancing yourself. It's challenging that you are ascending, dealing with the things that you are compassionate about. And even with these options that you have, you see the good news coming in. They see that. Now, let's be a little toxic right quick. You want to be a little toxic? I'm going to give you a little toxicity. Everybody want a little bit. Let me give you a little bit of toxicity. Now, I am sensing that for somebody who have left you, the grass is not greener on the other side for them. They thought that just because you had these options and they may have some options, they may feel like things may have been delaying because they thought they can get cake and ice cream. Or maybe if you had this job, they thought they can hang on a little bit longer because you don't know your worth and your value. Or maybe this can be you seeing the different options of ways to get yourself out of toxic situations. But the whole thing about it is you're not trying hard enough. So now, since you are starting to rebuild yourself and getting back in your emperor energy and doing everything that you got to do in your life, you are starting to push it into a whole new light. And even though as you being a vessel, you are doing what you need to do. All right. Anyway, as we were saying, let's get some spiritual messages. What's going on? You know, y'all already know how I am. Y'all already know I ain't no got time for that today. If you want to do that, find you a channel and I'll support you on your channel. If you want to talk about whatever you want to talk about, come hit me up. Waunstar, I got this. Look, I subscribe to it. I'll watch it and I'll comment on it, but you're not gonna do it over here. Now, with that basically being said, we all hold on. We all love our religious preference. We spiritual, right? So everybody love your higher power, right? Like, make it make sense. No offense. Like, people around still trying to embody their thoughts and their perspective into you when we all a different fingerprint. Like, my fingerprint is different from your fingerprint. That person fingerprint different than the other person fingerprint. Everybody live their life, but I cannot try to dictate and force you and tell you how things supposed to be operated when I don't even know. Even though everybody, you can learn everything in this world right now, and I promise you, if you think you know everything in the world, you still only learn 1% of what the world has to offer of knowledge. So apparently, the things that we think we know, we don't know crap. So spiritually, you are going to understanding how to be balanced. And I'm glad that, like, for wolves coming out and they want to howl when the full moon come out because they don't know how to hold their emotions. Now, fun fact again, if you realize about when this full moon and new moon come around, where it is dealing with the Cancerian energy, is with the moon. The moon is dealing with 80%. Well, it's a water base. Now, we are our water individuals. We 80% water. 20% flesh, bones, matter, muscle, everything else is water. So here we go again. And Jesus is the Lord, and the Lord is his, and he did come on the Sabbath. And really on the Sabbath, he told us to relax and relax and be the person that we are now. Not only that, even though we are balancing our emotions for people like I called you that's coming in and doing this, I called you how Jesus called you in the Bible, Pharisees and Sadducees. And the reason he called you that is because you do not see the message that we are trying to give. It don't matter about what religion you in. It's all about the message of being positive or living in a negative aspect. Jesus is the Lord, and the Lord is Christ, and whatever you want to believe in, just as well as some people over there in Israel believe in Muslim, the Islamic faith, and it's Allah, to each his own. But again, on this channel, keep it 1,000. So, with that basically being said, I love you. I really do. But I had to do you that way. Now, again, back to what I'm trying to say to the collective. Now, even with the Seven of Cups, you see the different options. You see the beauty in yourself, but you are still learning how to spiritually balance out your emotions when it comes to people that's out there for toxicity, people that's out there for selfish gain, for selfish reasons. Spirit has called and sound the horn for you to see that on this voyage, you have to start walking alone. Now, when I see this card right here, it reminds me of a journey of you being a warrior, finally going through your spiritual test. And what you do, you can't be aided by your mother. You can't be aided by your father on this journey. This is time for you to become that goddess and that God that you are. So what you do, they send you out alone. And you got to tackle some type of devastating obstacle to show your manhood or your womanhood. So as you going out on this spiritual journey, you are understanding more yourself, enhancing yourself. You will start to understand more about the doors that's opening up, and the reason you avoid tower moments because you are learning the experience of when spirits sound that horn about when things aware you or some type of awareness you need to be when some type of alert happen. Now, for example, I love to use my crowd as an example. Now, just like how people have been getting hidden or blocked out, the reason why is not because of what they say, it's because they're destroying the message by trolling. And when spirits say sound the alarm, some of you need to listen to that ringing or that warning bell about a certain individual. That's called your spirit of discernment. Because when your spirit discernment come into play, when people are bitter because you are learning, and when people get bitter about the way how you are growing and you ascending and you being that light that you are, they got to come to where you getting that information from. And when they coming to get that information from, they so hurt and toxic from the pain, they got to express themselves in a negative way. But when they start expressing themselves in a negative way, you don't went through this cycle off the experiences pain. So when your alert start going off about people like that, you got to cut them off, just like how I cut them people off. Right now, you're not aiming high enough on your journey. Some of y'all need to level up. Even though you seeing these doors open up, it's bigger doors that's gonna open up for you. You got to believe in yourself. You got to keep pushing and keep yourself balanced. And even though these new opportunities of spiritual love, like your divine counterpart coming in, it's like this person is pouring out old baggage, or you pouring out old baggage that you no longer need, so you can fill up new cup with a new individual. And this can even you be filling your own cup up. Ashay? Good news is coming in, but you got to get the knowledge to understand when the news is for you. Right now, you're not getting the knowledge and you're not getting the understanding of the learning about a cycle that needs to be completed. That's why I said for some of you, you got to let this ending in. And for these new doors that you got opening for you, this new job, this new abundance, this new boo, this new you, or whatever it is for you in this new cycle, you got to take that leap of faith and go get it. You are manifested, you done prayed for it, you done, it's there. You just got to act on it. Universe can't bring you that divine counterpart if you still living in misery with boo boo and day day. Spirit can't give you that higher vibration individual if you're not taking care and putting that high vibrational energy in yourself. You pouring it in everybody else, but is you pouring it in you? And I'm tired of seeing us go through these options of trying to look at different aspects of how to help somebody heal who don't even want to be healed. That's around us. And if a person don't want to be healed, that's dead weight and that's hindering you from you getting to where you need to be. Okay. But now, not only that, the changes that you are making into your life, you're no longer you no longer following people. Again, you up on this journey and on this test, and you on this quest by yourself, and you are finna complete this challenge to get your spiritual stripes. You just got to do it by yourself. That's why Spirit detached you from some people, so you can see who really is for you and who really ain't. And if you turn around and look at your phone log right now, and if you stop calling people in 48 hours, I bet you only one or two people probably called you to check up on you. Them the people you need to keep. Everything else needs to get thrown away for some of you. Now, not only that, I feel like right now you got happiness. You're just trying to figure out which way you want to go. Spiritual happiness awaits for you. Take your journey. This is what you're scared of. What path are you gonna take? Spirit is telling you right now, take the journey. Because just like I tell all y'all in spirituality, this is the main example right here. We all follow into the core, but we all got different religions and different paths with these rays that you see. And I feel like right now the path that you are taking is towards your happiness and towards your sunshine because you finally hit the core of the spirit of what you needed to understand the lessons when it comes to these people that's deceitful, that's deceptive. You are starting to open the doors for yourself, even though when they kicked you out and put you down on everything that will happen into your life, you they don't put you to the side. But right now, you are starting to understand who you are as an individual in order to keep pushing forward. Now, not only that, you are starting to open up. You're starting to refresh yourself from your own cup. I know Pinky. I just said that at the beginning of the reading. Shout out to you, Queen. Now, not only that, right now it's people that's being stubborn, or you may be stubborn about learning some type of healing lesson when it comes to you. Okay. Now, new beginnings coming in, but first you gotta get these knives out of your back. And I feel like this is why you're removing yourself from a lot of people. It's a lot of things that's going on your spiritual journey that you have to mentally let go and let spirit take over for you. Okay. Now, a little bit more. Now, not only that, I feel like you're doing a little information, you're getting a little research about a new mental clarity that you may be up on, but you are no longer letting your attitude conflict when it comes to something big that you want. You are no longer rushing into projects or rushing into people. If you know, I mean, you like to help people, let's say it like that, but you doing it when you want to do it. You ain't no longer doing it as um you know what, I was almost this close. I'm gonna let you stay. I ain't don't know who you are. Bamboo's like mm. But anyway, um, even though you are not letting your attitude get in the way, you being more informative, you get more research on yourself. You doing everything that you got to do in life. You no longer rushing on type of situations. You no longer rushing with helping people, and you are no longer really rushing when it comes to those, especially dealing with love or trying to stay balanced. Like, do you like balance? You love balance. Don't get it twisted. But when it comes to things that you are compassionate about, that's what gets you the most, and that's what really hits you the most when it comes to this hurt and betrayal. And this, that, and the other. Now, not only nah, they ain't make the cut. I'm being nice with them right now because it was it. They didn't mean no harm. I felt the energy. It wasn't no harm. It was almost. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it because that'd be rude of me. Now, not only that, when it's something you compassionate about, you still need to search for the mental clarity. I think right now you are no longer being frustrated. You no longer have a lack of will. It's time for you to put some type of action into this new door. Like you pray for it, you want it, go get it. Now, this can be you in a job. This can be you leveling up with your own personal advancements that you need in your life. This can be you spiritually being more hands, a little bit more meditation, a little bit. Some of you may need to do yoga, and I ain't gonna lie, yoga is relaxing. Do I do yoga? Yeah, when I can. And I'm gonna tell you, if you want to do something that's gonna be very uplifting, do hot yoga. But do it, yeah, do hot yoga. That'll work. And I ain't saying like nothing wrong with that. See, I knew it. I knew it. I was trying to be nice. No, you don't need to inform me about your Lord Jesus Christ, which we know is Jesus, and everything that you do on your channel. I do respect you and I value and I honor what you're saying. But right now, you're up on the wrong channel. Now, do me a favor, War and Hope, right? War and Hope. Won't you hope to find some type of page for your war, and I'll come and support it? How about that? Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be nice. I'm in a very forgiving spirit right now. And I feel very blissful and I feel like turning the other cheek today. I'm just gonna put you in timeout so you still can watch me. Now, if you want to hit the little emojis like the other ones do when I put them in the corner in timeout, you can do that, but it ain't gonna do nothing but uplift my page. So take your time, go in timeout for about 24 hours, and you can hit the emoji. You can go get another one. I'm just gonna keep doing it now. With that basically being said, thank you so much for your cooperation and sit, boy, sit. I'm gonna have to start doing y'all like that. I'm gonna have to do y'all like that girl done in Inuyasha in anime. Sit, boy. Time out. Because you don't know how to act right. I gotta put you in time out. You a grown individual, gotta put in time out. Don't that say something about your energy? But anyway, let's keep pushing. Now, you got to keep staying inspired and keep this beautiful energy that you got within you right now. You very inspired, you very motivated, even though you may feel like you wasted your time. You may feel like you invested all your eggs in one basket and now that basket gone. But you do realize that you are the creator. You do understand you are an alchemist. Like you do manifest. Like you may lose it, but for Virgos, you bounce back. Cross watcher, whoever's watching, you bounce back. Especially when it comes to love. When people try to manipulate you, it's not like you can't find another love. People fail to realize that you can find whoever you want. It's all in your energy. But half the time we like to invest into things that we know we need to let go. But since we invested in it so much because we're such a consumer-based country, that if your toy broke or if it's not acting right, throw it away. Start get a new one. We do it with everything else. Why we can't do it with relationships? Why we can't do it with our personal endurance to get us to a positive light? Why we can do it when it comes to everybody else that need us to do it? Why we can't replace it when it comes to them individuals? They do it to us. But again, you start to replace these old doors, but you're not doing it this time. You didn't want to listen. So spirit had to do it. But every time you avoid this tower moment, because you be like, okay, spirit, you be like this, you be like, I'm gonna test the limits and stop testing the grain with spirit. Okay, for you fall on that side one good time. Okay. Now, is it fun? No, it's not fun. Some of y'all be like this. Do 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 do. I'm gonna do this. Uh, hey, I said cut them off. I will in a minute. I said cut them off. But I love them. I said cut them off. I'm trying, but I can't. But I won't. Okay, sugar, sugar, sugar. Music over with. Party's over with. I do it myself. So that's when spirit done moved you out. You be like, why did this person leave me? Why I'm this here and now? Because spirit had to do this. Spirit, like, look, I told you, get rid of it, cut it off, fix it. But now you done got smart. This is in the past. Now you like, da da da, cut it off. I am, but soon you be like, all right, you be like, time to go. And then you'll start fixing. So it's like you fixing your moments right tower moment happens so you can see some of y'all are spiritually too smart and spirit want to say I better stop playing because he even know y'all smart enough to be doing that. Don't be trying to wait till the last minute like when you see your parent come in about to whoop that ass when you was young. Don't be trying when you hear them coming in knowing you supposed to do something and now they got to do it for you and now you know it's consequences and repercussions. Stop running right when you hear that door open up when it comes to the universe. Okay, because that's how y'all avoiding these tower moments. Like, okay, I understand the lesson. Okay, I'm gone. Spirit left, yeah. I'm going back. You better stop. You better stop. Some of y'all better stop this stuff when it comes to y'all playing with Father Universe and Mother Universe like that. Y'all better stop playing. Now, right now, you do hold the keys and the effort to this new abundance that's coming in for you. Okay. Now, people is trying to still kill, steal, destroy your joy and this, that, and the other, your abundance. Like some of y'all entrepreneurs, shout out to y'all because y'all been rocking good. You are completing cycles. Keep staying inspired to be that big motivational person. And even when people try to manipulate you or try to cross you out, or even things that's no longer balanced for you, don't let it stagnate you. Don't be stuck in an emotional boredom, especially when it comes to those. Now, I had to learn this. This is a real lesson I had to learn, and it took me a long time to learn this. And now I think I'm starting to master it. Just because some of y'all may be in a relationship, some of y'all scared to be alone, even in a relationship. Virgos, I know you love that codependency of the fairy tale how we want it. We love them for who they are. Sometimes you got to understand that it's okay to be alone because if you deep down know it, Virgos are very 50-50. So stop crying about person not giving you that energy because when they start giving you that energy and being clingy as hell, then you want to remove them. Okay? So understand that space is important. Space is very, very important because you know how we are talking about why you this always like, I want somebody to be up under me and love me the way like that. But soon they give you that damn look, you like, God damn, they clingy to them. Oh, I mean, damn, can you just go do something? Or dang, here we go. I'm gonna keep you on here too. I told you. Let me show you how graceful I am when it comes to those who thinking I'm against the Lord's will. Okay, if you think I'm against the Lord's will, I'm gonna say it like I tell everybody else right now that's coming in and want to get put with the dunce cap. Sit, boy. You're in timeout. Yes. Okay, I'm finna see. I ain't don't want to be mean because I'm very spiritual too and religious at the same time. But let me go. Do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, your Lord, the personal Savior? Now, Bob, zero. Do you believe in the Lord being your Lord Jesus Christ and personal Savior to save your life? Zero. Huh? Zero. If you feel like you do, God said be peaceful. If you're not being peaceful and you're creating a lot of disturbance now what you got to do is stop all the disturbance. You like it's like a church now. You just go into church and open the door and say, "Oh hell, toward Satan," and why the preacher's preaching. So if you can't act right, I'm gonna have to sit you down. Now I don't want to close the doors of the service of the knowledge that you need to understand, but doggone it, zero. I had to put you in time out. So sit, boy, sit. Whew. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all made me bring my country out. Gosh, I am a Tennessean. Sit, boy, sit. Dang. Just don't want to listen. I'm over here trying to drink my little water and get my little lemonade over here, and I'm trying to give the word now. I'm trying to give some knowledge, some information, and you just want to come over here talking about Jesus, your Lord, the Son crazy. Yes, the Jesus Lord is everybody, Christ Lord and Savior. Now, to some is Allah, to some is Buddha, to some and whatever it is. But let these people live it in peace. Why are you coming in trying to destroy the room? Let's make spirituality great again. Okay, let me stop before I get banned. Okay, let me stop. Oh Lord. Okay, Nina. Okay, now I'm getting to the cause. I got you. I got you. You got me on track. You got me on track because I thought you were finna be one. And let me get out of this accent right now because you got me acting real. You got some of my DNA coming back from some people that I don't need to be coming back from. Okay. All right now. They not haters, baby. They just trollers. You gotta understand, we got a bunch of trollers around here. We're moving on up, baby. If we ain't got trollers, everybody need a hater. If you ain't got a hater, you ain't living your life right. We need these trollers. Nah, you don't want my attitude. You don't want my attitude because some days I be like this, but it's a lot of days I be like, look, it's not what you do, it's the principle. I'm one of them. I'm a very principled, like a principle person. Like, I'd rather remove myself before I show you myself. Are they done sitting over there in that corner? I see they ain't putting no emojis down. They ain't put one emoji down. Now you want, I'm gonna start coming in time, but like, grand rising to my king, queen, gods, and God, this tarot Waunstar, and this fall my Virgo, sun, moon, rider, North Nova. Oh, see now, see now, see, I tried now. God, Lee, you want your center of attention. I'm gonna give it to you. I got to give it to you. Don't get mad when I do you like this. I gotta put you in detention with the rest of them. I tried to be nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I can't stop it. If some of y'all need some of this damn laughter. Hell, we've been going through too much pain and persecution with all these people. Some of you need this little laughter. I know it's funny and I know it's annoying at the same time. Hell, you think I like it coming out of my mouth? But let's get back to the cards. They right. Y'all right. Y'all right. You supposed to laugh. Laughter brings lift up your vibrations. When the last time we laughed like this? Last time we laughed like this when Jamie Foxx and everybody, all the good comedians was really comedians. Sure it is. Laughter is beauty. Now, see, action. See, divine masculine. See, some of y'all in action. That's what you need. Some of y'all right now. Not only that, all of these confessions, you no longer giving confessions to people. You ain't trying to come clean. Like, oh gosh, let me get it out. Okay, you are no longer coming clean. Okay, you are no longer coming clean. You are basically no longer giving messages to people. No, I'm trying not to let it out. No, I'm not trying. No, because y'all told me to stop. I'm trying not to let it out. I'm really trying not to because it really just wanna. It's one of them days where they just want to come out like that. But no, you are starting. You are not. You are making people come clean when it comes to them about the tower moments. Now, people going through karma. Yes, it's a lot of people that's going through karma. Now, are you being more in action? Want to see action with people? Yes, you are. But because you understand how to open your heart, you are being receptive and you are being vulnerable back again to you, not to nobody else. This is what I love the difference about it. You are doing this for you. Remember how most of the time we'll do it for somebody else? Now we doing this for us because we tired of going through like, man, this person right here, man, I'm tired of them making me trying to go through this and this, that, and another. I'm tired of doing this, but you're tired of going through the same cycle. So now you being more receptive to what you need in order for you to grow. But the challenge is you got to let go of all that pain from that broken hearted and stuff in your past. Let it go. Who said that? What happened if you're both Virgos? Glad you asked that question. Now, when it comes to Virgos, you got me stop. Well, we nearly end anyway. So if some of y'all want to go and log off, you can, but I'm gonna give information. Now, when it comes to you dealing with another Virgo, I honestly feel like right now you got to stop stressing about it because you got one person that's probably low vibrational, one person high vibrational. Because if both of y'all was doing the same thing, you wouldn't have this problem to begin with. Now, if both of y'all were living a good life, you wouldn't even be on tarot that much. And I'm gonna be honest. And that's just truthful facts. Like you love it, but you getting the information that you need. Now, I'm gonna tell you how you can fix the scenario, like I tell all the other queens that you need to do. Don't think about it. Let it go. Let a person do them. In order to change people, you got to change yourself. In order to change people, change people. If they don't want to change them. Find somebody else. If you want them to change to love you the right way you want to be loved, change yourself. And I'm not being an ass. I'm just being for real. And it's like people don't like what you mean. Like once you change yourself and start uplifting your value and start uplifting your standards, they either gonna want to level up with you and learn with you, or they gonna get left. But the whole time we lower our standards. They're trying to please them and try to do everything for them, and they really not the one that's growing. You're the one doing the shadow work because you're on this channel. You're the one doing the shadow work because you are trying to find ways to make things better from somebody who's not doing it with you. Because if you're doing it together, then y'all like two oxen and y'all will be moving together up. Right now, you're moving and elevating. This person keep on trying to make you elevate, but they don't probably want to listen to you. And by them not listening to you, you doing this and you slowly doing this. So you're gonna level up. They either gonna catch up or get lost. Now that's with Virgos. And I ain't gonna lie, because you got Virgos, if you low vibration, they nag all the time. They got to get out of their negative mental aspect of them own selves in order to grow. So good luck with that one. I dealt with one before. Now, not only that, don't be confused. It came out perfectly. Don't be confused about a certain situation. Don't be unsure. If you know it's unsure about it, just the main thing for you is to work on you. If somebody want to work with you, it'll be known. It'll be seen. They'll show it. If not, we have to acknowledge. If not, just let them do them. That's on them. Okay, you want to do that? Go do that. I'm gonna grow and do my thing. Now, if you don't want to rock with me, that's cool. I'm gonna remember that when I'm at my lowest. Because when I get up to my highest, and I remember you wasn't rocking with me, what the hell think you gonna come back around this circle and you want to help me build these bricks to my house? I ain't don't need you to build bricks to my house. I just need you to mix some of the cement. I pour the cement myself. They ain't do none of that. I hope some of y'all caught that analogy because you know how many bricks it takes to make a house. So that means all the work you just wanted them to do the bare minimum. They can't even do the bare minimum. Capricorns, oh, y'all got me going intuitive today. Now, if it's coming with you dealing with a Capricorn now, good thing, bad thing. Now, are y'all compatible? Fuck yeah, y'all compatible. Excuse my language. We're about an hour in. I can say it now. Yeah, y'all compatible. Now, only thing problem is when y'all bump heads. If you don't learn how to discipline you, people. Okay, let me say it about this. Gonna be all signs. Okay, this is something simple with all signs. If a person does not know how to see themselves for who they truly are, no matter what sign they are, you're going to have conflicts. Now, in order for you to change who you are, for one, you got to accept that person for how they are. Not coming in a relationship trying to change or do like the Virgos do. I see a challenge, I'm going to change them. They don't even know it. You're going to run across one that you actually ain't going to be able to change. You're going to run across, and then once you start understanding and accepting that person for how they are, letting them do them while you living your life, they're gonna be like, what the hell is Virgo over there doing? Why Virgo ain't chasing me? I'm giving y'all tips. Why Virgo ain't chasing me? Why Virgo ain't this? It's because you letting them do what they need to do. They so used to people chasing. They so used to people breaking down their problems, gaslighting. But right now, with these new doors opening up, you understanding the lessons. This is why you're not going through karma. Some of y'all keep escaping, and let me tell you how you escape it. When you see somebody go through something bad that you just recently just broke up with or move yourself out the way, start showing the universe gratitude. Be like, you know what? I want to thank you. Woo! I want to thank you because that would have been me. And I'm gonna tell y'all a true story, like true story with me. And oh gosh, I wouldn't care. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is some past stuff, but this is a real true story. Okay, now before I started spirituality, I went through a bad breakup. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it. This ain't I went through a bad breakup in my past, right? Now, I didn't know God was removing me out of that person's life. The reason why, because the person, let's say, community. We're just gonna paraphrase it because I really, for me to tell this story now, since I'm older, I would love to have the person on here so this person can say their side, so I can say my side, so y'all can justify. But anyway, dealing with a narcissist, y'all already know how they go. But anyway, do I really want to tell this story? I really don't even want to tell this story now because it's like spirit is like, just you let that go a long time ago. All right. No, here we go. I'm gonna tell the story. Now, even though God removed me out the way, I was so mentally entrapped, imprinted. Let's say it correctly. I was so mentally imprinted in this person where I couldn't let him go. Couldn't let him go. Soul tie, whatever you want to call it. Believe me, that mug was cringed in so many metal, mechanical knots. No, it was unconditional. Where no matter what, I couldn't shake it. So Spirit had to remove me out the way. Spirit removed me. Toxic relationship, whatever this. We had to go our ways. So not by choice. Y'all know how it go. Now you know how it go. Now the whole thing about that scenario, Spirit moved me out the way because I didn't know that this person was wild and out. Now, think about somebody wild and out. When they remove me, I'm still trying to figure out no contact, this, that, and the other. But I said, Blue Jay, you know the normal toxic young people stuff. Turn around, I got a phone call one morning. I got a phone call because I'm like, God, man, you know what? I'm trying to figure out this, that, and the other. Why you do this? Man, I got a phone call. Everybody like, man, you know, such and such is on the news. I'm like, on the news for what? Such. Turn around, looked on the news. This mug was on CNN. I ain't gonna lie. If God didn't remove me out of that way, I would have been on national television with the rest of them. So sometimes you got to understand and show gratitude what God removed you out of or what the universe removed you out of. It can be a love, it can be whatever. But one thing I can say, when God will remove you and you pray for somebody who's not in your life, because I've done a lot of that. Oh God, just remove anybody who's not meant for me in my life. This, that, and the other. Let them be gone. Still try to keep that person locked down, not knowing universe was literally universally, uh, but it made me who I am today. That's before I was spiritual. That's before tarot. That's before me meditation. That was before me using crystals. That was for more me reading books. That was me. This was the individual that was out in the streets every day on probation, trying to dodge the system, still trying to make amends, starting over from the ground up, living in a car from living in a hotel. You see what I'm saying? Oh no, I just leave it like that. Y'all won't even know. It's so long ago anyway. I wouldn't care if you tried to do all the research. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give two sniffles. But anyway, what I'm basically saying, sometimes God got to remove you and break you down to order to rebuild you. Now, is me and this person? Yeah, me and this person, cool. We still cool. My round. I'm just thankful that for one, I can still be strong enough to be around this individual. Cool, no problems. You can talk to me about your problem. Bet that I'm gonna give you spiritual advice. And when I start understanding how spiritually strong I was, when that person came to me later on, about a couple of years later, at that out, and the person cried on my shoulder about the same person she done me wrong with. Oops, did I tell the secret? That she done me wrong with, and she cried on my shoulder, and I gave her advice about the same person she done me dirty to. Now, that's a strong individual. Now, when you come like that, that's when you become a spiritual guru. That's when you start breaking the cycles. That's when you start knowing that you can overcome over anything. The same person I was head over heels for, not today. Not today. Y'all already see now, not today, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes God got to move people out of your life to reveal something that's in store for you. Now, would I met this queen that y'all seen? No, I wouldn't have. It would have never happened if I was still stuck in that toxic cycle. It still would have, if I still kept hoping and wishing on somebody to be right, I would have been stuck in that thing for forever. And I probably would have been 6 feet in the dirt, stressed out. That person did. Now I'll tell you another story, dealing with that same toxic. Yeah, have I experienced death? Yeah. I went to mental hospitals dealing with that individual. Like, dude, I can overcome, and I'm being truthful, and I can, and I'm telling you, I overcame it. So this is why I inspire so many of you, and this is why God used me. Just like if you think about it in the Bible, He uses everybody who had some type of issue. Yes, I had a bad depression disorder. You can come around to me and tell me I'm ugly, which that's the rarest thing I ever heard. Somebody say I'm ugly, I'm ready to break down the cry, I'm ready to go all out down the wind. Like, even like, but I overcame it. I done been in the, don't think when I say mental health is real, it's real. I overcame mental health. I was one of the ones to, you ain't crazy till you actually see somebody crazy. Let's just say it like that. You ain't crazy unless you seen somebody crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to go to therapy and they were like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, such doing it again. And once I got rid of that energy and got rid of that person, my life changed. Sometimes you go in stagnation and depression and toxicity because the energy that you trying to keep around you ain't worth it. I'm a living example. Sometimes God will remove people out your life if you ask, but sometimes you got to be detailed on how you want them removed too. Now, do I think everything, and to this day, even though everything that I went through, I still thank God every day. Now, forget a AA, I'm clean. I had to go through probation about what 4 years ago. I had to go through probation, and I'm giving a true story. I violated my probation 4 times before they even caught me. Before they even caught me, I was still out there wilding, but I had an angel of a PO. She was like, I ain't gonna lock you up. I'm gonna let you lock yourself up. Drug classes every week. This is something that it wasn't even drug related, but you see how spirit removed what I needed, them deities to what I needed to get out of my life to be who I am for y'all today. For real. Like real talk. So if I can overcome it, you can overcome it. If it's emotional, distraught, it takes time. Time heal all wounds. Again, once you understand, so what people do. So what if they want to be them? You got to understand how to be you and let people be in line with you instead of you trying to align with them. You get it? So with that basically being said, I love every single one of you. If nobody ain't told you today, I love you, baby. If nobody ain't told you you beautiful, you beautiful. You that queen that you are. Go look in the mirror when you get up off of here and look at yourself like, I'm a beautiful queen. Or if you that king, go to yourself like, I salute to you, king. Shit, we handsome than a mug. You see what I'm saying? If you that goddess or that god, go. When you leave on that mirror, mm, mm, be grateful. I ain't saying be conceited. I'm just saying you need to start showing yourself the gratification that look at all the stuff that you have been through. When the last time you gave yourself a pat on the back, said job well done? You done went through a lot of stuff dealing with that toxic individual. You done went through a lot in your life in your past. Look where you at today compared to where you was in the past. If you ain't saluting yourself like clairvoyant just did, if you ain't saluting yourself, you got a problem. I'ma salute me. I go look at myself in the mirror, even on my lowest days. Y'all don't know. I told you I'm human, even on my lowest days. The depression disorder is real. Do I still have it? Yeah, but I know how to control it. I don't let it get to me. Sometimes when now, if you got a depression disorder like I got, and you feel like when it hits you like that, tight, tight. Do something you like to do. I express my feelings. Nobody else ain't got to know this. I'm gonna express it all in this laptop, and I'm gonna say how much I don't like this person, and how much I don't like this person. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna say, do all my shadow work. Say how I don't like them, how it's affecting me, why it's affecting me, how can I fix it, why can I fix it? And guess what? I delete all of that stuff because nobody can see it. Instead of writing it down, you got laptops now. You better start expressing how you feel to yourself. And then it teaches you how to open up and talk to people the way that you need to. Some of y'all need independence. Some of y'all need to be independent for a minute. And I'm not saying independent like alone. Some of you need to understand the value of independence. Because once you're independent, your person independent, y'all don't need to codepend on each other because both of y'all building y'all legacy together. So instead of you being like this, baby, you go do that, king, go do that. Y'all building and y'all building a pyramid. Y'all ain't building a stack. You building a pyramid. Why be two oxen that's walking together when you can be two oxen like this? Why be let's say lioness? Because if you think about lions and hyenas are the most strategic in the African running dog. They are the most strategic animals when it comes to killing a prey. Now, the African dogs, I believe it's the African dog, it's one of them dogs out there in Africa. They can run, they prey down like big hippopotamus and rhinos. They run them down for 20 miles. They don't do nothing, they don't even chase them. They don't do nothing but bite their hind legs and keep them running till they tire out, till they can't even run no more. Then they devour them. Now, lionesses, my queens, packs, hyenas, packs, wolves, strategic. One go that way, you already got them, they surround you. It's time for you to start being strategic like that in your life, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally. Stop letting these wolves and sheep clothing be around you. Don't even deserve to know the knowledge and the resources that you have for you to be so royalty. See what I'm saying? Because these new doors is opening up for you. You got to believe in yourself and keep being that beautiful light vessel that you are. Because nobody can stop you but yourself. But you allowing these people to stop you for trying to seek some type of acknowledgement. But you seeking acknowledgement into the wrong individuals. Start seeking acknowledgement up here instead of the people that you see around in flesh. One man will let you down. One person who ain't let you down yet is this one. And I ain't talking to we talking about the yeah, okay. I'm gonna be quiet. I was ready to take off. And now you got me rocking like a little child because I often go, I gotta so let's go and get some affirmations and let's go and call this an evening. We have been on here for an hour. Y'all have got your class in session over with. I'm not gonna keep you that long. That's what a pastor say all the time. That's why I couldn't be a pastor. Because I need somebody, I need my armor bearer to time me after 20 minutes. Time about 20. I'm hungry. Cause I'd be up here with y'all. Next thing you know, I'd be like one of them long-winded pastors. It'd be like 4 hours in. You talking about that boy preaching now? That boy tired. You need to tell him sit down. He ain't even drink no water. Okay. All right. I attract only positive, supportive, fun loving people into my life. I say, amen. Namaste. Now, if I want to start doing classes again, I've done classes way before. Like I did have little classes like how to meditate better, and I had a little I had a little workshop on them. I am fully supported by the universe. I am fully supported by the universe. I say, amen. Namaste. My body always let me know what it needs. My body always let me know what it needs. I say, amen. So with that basically being said, now shout out to one person. I forgot the person name. I'm not gonna even say their name, but I do want to say no. I think it's Rain. I think it's Rain. I want to give her a shout out because she did help me open up and look at things in a different perspective when it comes to readings. Now, make sure y'all take advantage of the special for the last 2 days that we got for the January special. But I am going to keep the 15-minute readings down for the audio. Now, this person made me realize that it's people out there that don't probably know more about me or probably haven't seen me but want to get a reading. It's people out there that maybe can't afford this during the economy that we're going through right now. So I'm still gonna leave the 15 minutes so people can still get it. Now remember, everything that we do 15, 30, or an hour is gonna be live. It's gonna be live audio, or it's gonna be either Zoom call, FaceTime, or anything like that, so you know it's me live in the flesh. Now, anything far as videos, it would be only in February. It's only going to be when I do some of these. I'm gonna start having one video probably in the morning, and I'll probably try to go live at night, or I'll try to find some type of late night to get that live in. But with anything else, when it comes to personals, I'm only doing the audio or video because I don't want nobody to get scammed. I don't want nobody to try to come to me and want me to do a video read and then overcharge you like I done seen done before. It's only one person that got me, and they don't know they think they got me, but they probably didn't. But I feel like they did, so it'll never happen again. So this is why everything I do will be live audio, where it's live audio only for 15 minutes. Now, 30 into an hour sessions, they are audio, video, whatever your preference may be. Now, something else, I do tell everybody this too. Now you got to get a reading. I'll tell you that. Once you get a reading, I'll tell you that, and then we'll go from there. So make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourselves. That's the most important thing on the channel. Since we rocking this long, anybody got any questions not regarding tarot? See, right now I got a special girl. Now, why you just didn't look in the description box below, Louise? I got it down there every day for y'all. No, okay, no, I can go and say because it's at the bottom. Now, right now, for the next 2 days, we got the January special. It is $25 for a 15-minute live audio. We got 50 for 30, and we also got the special with 100 for an hour. Now, February, normally the average. Now I'm keeping I'm keeping the 15, but it's gonna be 35 after the special over with. And my 30 minutes go back up to 75, and my hours go back up to 150. The reason why I do specials like that because sometimes I know it's hard and I like to give back. And really, it's not about the money, but then again, I like to give back. That's the most important. And two, with the proceedings, I do give back on the channel. People don't know that. That's why you see me buy tarot cards, or you see me updating like maybe backgrounds and stuff like that. It's all going back to the channel. So the goal that I want my little podcast area so I can do it with the little lights in the back saying tarot Waunstar. And I also want an artist page where if you're an artist that paint or anything like that, I do want to put your artwork behind me. So I do want to give back to the community that way. So okay. Any more questions? Oh, DD, don't worry about it. Canada money or US money, don't worry about it. It get transferred the right way. You just tell me what account you need, and believe me, it get transferred. They'll do it. They do international switches around. I have done readings over in Australia. I have done readings. A little bit all over. I know some in Jamaica. I know some in Ireland. I done had one from the Netherlands. Just a little bit all over. And you welcome. Not a problem. So with that, candles. I got you. Now you got to keep start like nah, Louise. Don't. I got you. I got you. Love, just give me time. I'm still in transitioning to get everything together. Like again, I got products over here. I'm still trying to reorganize. Especially when it comes for y'all women, waist trainers. Let's see. I got inventory I got to do. Waist trainers, sea moss, diet supplements. It's a lot of slim products over there for my ladies and even I'm trying to get it all together so you can get a package. You're gonna get your little spiritual candle, may get your sage, may get your little pills that you want, get your little waist trainer, get you what you need to get fit for the summer, And to my men, the same thing. Men, I got a personal product that I'm working on for some of y'all. Okay. Now give me a time for that because I'm still working on a formula for that, but you're gonna like it. Believe me, I can't say it in front of the women, but you're gonna like it. Okay. So with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Hold on. What Linda say? Oh, okay. All right, Linda. Now you done touched and see. I had to stop. I couldn't even say goodbye right quick. Uh now, have I done Christian rap before? Yes. If you go look on YouTube, go look up Little Juan, Devil Get Up Off Me. You'll see my actual first video that I done as a Christian artist. Now, do I done a lot of Christian songs? Yes, I have. The reason why I didn't want to pursue it is because I didn't want to get condemned. Now, when it comes to the Christianity based in music, they like to condemn you for smoking, and I want to be myself. So no matter what I do, I want to be me. So they want to condemn you for you're not living right. You may have a girlfriend you're living with, then you're shacking up. You're not following the laws of the Bible back in 1963, and it's 2025. You gotta be this way and that way. And there's no offense to each his own. I've been there, and I lived my whole life in that field. But nah, I'm okay. When it comes to Christian rap, now there's a part of the artwork that you'll put on my I'll put it no. When you see it, it's gonna be live. How I want it. If anybody do any artwork, I want to put it like up here. I want to start putting like I'm gonna put mine up there, and I want to put everybody artwork where it's like a big background drop, where it'd be dope as hell. So, anything else? Okay. Oh yeah, you see. I stopped doing music. Like everybody asked me, why did I stop doing music? It's because music is too broad, and I kind of and honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I lost my passion. It's like you got to think about it when it comes to music, and I've done everything. Like I was making my own beats, I was writing my own lyrics. I was in my own studio. I was doing my own recordings. I was doing my own mixing, my own mastering. My then I have somebody and show them how to record my videos. I edit my videos and do everything myself. It was just so much for you being such a boss to do all of that with so little pay in return. And music was so broad. It's like you got to do it if you love it. And I was trying to make it a career, and I lost my passion trying to make it as a career. In reality, you got to have a lot of money in promotion. After all what I learned, I was in music for over 20 years. You got to learn, it's all about promotion, promotion, promotion. Sometimes you got to sacrifice a little to get the right exposure. Are you ready to do that? People think when it comes to a label, it's you get this big record deal. No, that record deal is a loan. People don't understand that. Like, why go to a record label like Warner Brothers and get $100,000 to $1 million loan? You got to pay that back if you don't get your stuff up to that level. And then if you don't make the requirements of the sales that you do, they can freeze your name and take your name and do everything like that on their own. So with that basically being said, why go through all the hassle now? Even for a 360 deal, you needed to have the and for a record label to come to you for a 360 deal, you already got to be operating like a major business on an independent level because they see that you are a brand. So what I basically done, I took the music and just put it in tarot. If you think about it, I don't know how many men actually do it as straight now, and no offense to anybody else that does tarot, cause I think it's a very few heterosexual tarot readers out here. And I remember I was one of like the maybe the first. And I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, it's different and it's cool. I was like, To each his own, but men like to hear men at times. Like men want it's spiritual men out here that just haven't even noticed me yet. Or it's just like it's not even about being noticed. It's just more like I haven't seen them. And I'm not knocking them. I think I'm the only one. And I remember at first it was times people that came at me. People thought that's why I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not part of the community, but I respect the community. What you do is what you do. I'm gonna love you regardless. Um, that's just how you roll. That's just how you roll. I'm not gonna criticize you. I'm not gonna slander you. I'm not gonna judge you. Again, I got a lot of people like that in my family. That's like me judging my family. I grew up with one of my cousins that's in the community. That don't mean I'm shit. I'm still going. That's my people. And like y'all my people. I don't care what religion, ethnicity, or what you do. I don't live beside you every day. I don't dictate your life. So how I'm gonna judge you? You can't. That's just how I am. Just one of them individuals. I'm in school for business management. I took an audio and video, and now I'm trying to do my own thing too. I'm so glad to hear. Yeah, I mean, like you gotta understand, be your own boss. Like if you cutting through all the loopholes, yeah. Like far as that, I've done a lot of videos for people in my city. People don't even know. Like I'm behind the scenes with a lot. Do I put like my stamp on it? No. For what? I don't need to. I know my work. I like it, man. For real, like I done been like far as music, I done been there, done it. Do I like to do music? Yeah, but far as me being a career, no. I'd rather be here. And that's just being honest and truthful. I'd rather be here. I feel this is my purpose. This is what I love to do. And I love getting on here and I love letting spirit well, I don't care what vibe you got right now. I got time to deal with you today too. Now, if you feel like you got that type of vibe, you may need to check your masculinity. That means if you can't be honest enough to see the true side of how the world really is, that's just on you. Now, if you feel like you feel intimidated about talking about something like this, that's just on you. I mean, that's the difference between a real man and a boy mindset. Like you got a child mindset. No offense about it. I can help you grow into it because I used to be like you. Now I used to be very homophobic. But when you get around people when it comes to business, you don't understand that this whole world operate with the community if you like it or not. You may think it don't, but it really do. So you better respect the people that help pay your paycheck. Huh? I heard some of your material, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I mean, like, y'all gotta understand this will start respecting people. Like, you wanna, if you got so much hate in your heart to judge somebody out here about what they do on their personal time, that means you got an issue with yourself. You need to stop being so nosy, worried about everybody else, and start staying in your own lane. That's the problem with people. Everybody want to be in everybody else's lane and don't know how to rock in their own. Again, I respect anybody. And two, I used to live around some people that's in the community. And when I say about them boys fighting, have you ever seen? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Have you ever seen them fight? I advise you to leave them the hell alone. Cause they very emotional and they throw hands. They throw hands. I don't care what vibes you see. I promise you, you won't never tell one day without going down with a fight. And then hold on, why this person even talk about? I just got a vibe from you being in jail, liking them anyway. So why you talking about? How you know if it's a vibe like that? Hmm. You just made me think about it. I'm like, it's just pinged into me. Like, how would he know what a vibe is like that? Like if he ain't never felt it. Check yourself. You just told on yourself, little homie. And I ain't have to block you. You done a good job on this one. You killed yourself on national. Mm. Anyway, that was crazy. I wouldn't even, that was dumb. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was just plain out slow. It took me a minute to catch on to that. How you gonna talk about something feeling that type of way if you ain't never felt that way? Mm, you was one of them jail seekers. You got one in G132, boss. Ooh. Time to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself at all costs, man. So what they basically is saying, let's gonna get up off of here. We had a hell of a night, but nah, it just got me like that. I just had to think about it. It just caught me at a. It was like this is how my mind be thinking. It was like, do you know we talking about this? You know what? How would he think about that if he ain't never experienced it? Good point. Do do do. That's when that intuition become. That's when them spirits be talking. Man, y'all better not come. Y'all picked the wrong page. Coming, my spirit guys do be talking, and I do not have to use cards. If you want a personal reading, go look in the description box below. You can get at me, text me. We can make that happen. I got time. Matter of fact, I got time when I get up off here. My schedule has been free because I've been taking care of business. So with that basically being said, so y'all ready to get up off of here? I'm gonna tell y'all something so funny. Right now, I'm gonna tell you who I'm acting like. I'm okay. When I went to Vegas, y'all, I remember me and my significant other, we went to go see Eddie Griffin. So we went to see Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin. So how the hell you gonna be late to a show that he was already late at? He was late for his show. We was on time. Well, we was a little bit late. We were late to his show, but we still made it on time because he was running late. How somebody gonna be late to his show coming late? Some people was coming late, but it was at to the end. That man kept us in there for 4 hours. But we got our money worth. But the point that man kept saying I was gonna get ready to go, and every time we looking, we trying to catch a monorail, this, that, and the other. We trying to go back to the hotel, and in Vegas, you know how it is. Sometimes we trying to get back, man. This man literally kept us in there from like 8:30 to like 1:30 that morning. Well, so whether it was somebody like, hey, can we go home? He like, oh yeah, my bad, y'all. Like he is funny, but he's truthful too. Now I'm gonna tell you, if you go see him, it worth it? Yes, but you got to be prepared because by us being spiritual, you can take it. You a spirit because he's gonna drop gems to you. He's gonna drop a lot of gems of what's going on in today's society, kind of like a Cat William little vibe a little bit. So you got to understand, yeah, is it worth it? Yeah, it's very worth it. I'm not gonna knock him. I support him. Like he looked just like my uncle, but anyway, like I'll support him. But to me, I can't even. I'm not even gonna do him like that because I respect him so much. But it was very funny. He gave us our money worth because, like, he gave it. He gave it. He gave it to us. But he talked about that dude so bad. He said, "How the hell you gonna come late to my show and I'm late to my own shit?" Yeah, but he do speak a lot of truth. He'll speak a lot of government stuff too. So that's why I want to talk about it. But anyway, let's get on up off here. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you, God love you, universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Make y'all know the most important thing. So to the next time, I say, amen, namaste.